Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah. And we have sound and coffee, although I hit the weird in between time, so
Oh no.
I've got about a third of a cup of coffee left.
This may be short.
Yeah, I'm always short.
I feel your pain.
So let me look. It says we're live. I didn't change the title, but so yeah, here we are.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, did you see what I put for on
Yeah,
Monday?
I did. That was awesome.
Tried to show the snow in the background, but it just kind of whited out. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't catch the snow. I caught the cup.
Yeah, that's on the outside looking forward.
Cool. Looking forward to Wednesday.
Yeah, that was it. Looking in my front yard. Good morning, Susie and Jose. Man, 2023. Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, right? And so, somebody else is on there. Dennis, good morning,
Hey,
Dennis.
Good morning, Dennis.
Hey, did y'all get some snow, Dennis?
And Jose, are you back?
Last picture I saw of Jose was a beach or something like that.
Man.
Yeah, Jose was international traveling.
Yeah.
No snow for Dennis. Susie's in Albuquerque today.
Oh, okay.
Man, I tell you, you never know where she's going to be. Bethany's on. Good morning, Bethany.
You should come up to Cloudcroft, Jose.
Jose,
You think it's cold there?
It's like 15. Jose wants to go back to the beach. I forgot where he posted that. Might have been in the church app.
Walking in from the church, I had to clear the snow out of my ears. And it's not snowing.
Man, that was a weird deal yesterday. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. That was a.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Next time, go take us.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing some climate shock here.
Yeah, he says it's too cold here.
Good morning, Christina. Little baby Reese is 2 now. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. They sent us a video, and they'd opened their Christmas presents from us, and Makai was running around. You know, it was oh man, okay, a Yoda mug. I don't remember. It was probably gross. Anyways, he was running around, super excited, just being silly. And then Michael puts it on Reese and says, "Say thank you." She goes, "Thank you." So really big contrast there. A lot of fun.
Yeah, guys and gals.
Yeah. she's I guess the calm one. You know, you need balance in life. Ooh, gosh, so man, we're gonna actually, so this week's kind of light. No men's Bible study and no youth or kids club or
working back into it slowly.
You know, it's nice. It's nice. So did meet with one of my guys yesterday at 6 a.m. Yeah, I know. Huh?
You doing tomorrow?
Men's? Oh yeah. I'm like, what's today? Yeah, men's Bible study and breakfast tomorrow. I got to find out who's supposed to cook. But yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. Didn't do it last week because I was gone. Actually, Cora and I both were gone. So.
Did you get a good break?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Cool.
We Hope and I did a little traveling. That was fun. Get to do stuff and see things.
It's always good.
I still wanna get that shirt. I'm a pastor. I do stuff. But yeah, jumping into the new year slowly next week. Men's Bible study we're gonna hold off one more week because Paul and I both are gonna be gone. And then but everything else is spinning up next week.
Okay, back at it.
I know. Start spinning those plates. You have 2 or 3 plates, and I'll have 2 or 3 plates. And well, it's good to have you guys back on. Felt like we haven't been on forever. It's been a weekend. Just Monday, I thought, you know, I'm just gonna stay home in the snow. Hope's got a bit of a cold, so we just kind of hunker down.
Oh, Dad, please, can we?
Yeah, and then yesterday, it wasn't supposed to snow, but just about an inch between like 3 and 7 p.m. Well, it started snowing at 7 a.m. and finished at about, I don't know, it was still flurry. It's flurried all day long.
Wow.
We got about another inch, I guess.
Okay.
So, well, here we are, and we start off the new year Sunday with Reconnect with God.
Great way to start the year.
It is, and it's a great time to do that. You know, the new year, new kind of new beginnings, and start fresh and new. And so, what I talked about was that our primary connection has to be with God.
Yeah, our primary life duty. Yeah.
As we reconnect, and I want people to reconnect in the life of the church and reconnect in small groups and those kind of things. But man, you got to start with reconnecting with God. So I gave some. You were mentioning earlier. Um, uh, it was heavy on rubber meets the road, and the way you said was in a good way. So I gave
practical advice.
3 things. Well,
that's what my wife said.
Yeah, that's what I want. I just got to be real practical, and so I gave 3 different resources or tools, I guess, and one of them, like the first one, I'm going to pop it open here with us. I'm sorry, I can't do all this online. I'm not that cool. Jose probably could because he's super cool. So one of them is the NIV full year devotional plan, and yeah, I don't have those links. Sorry, if I had been prepared, I could have come in a little early and put those links
Start the new year
in.
nice and slow.
Yeah. We'll drop those in maybe. Good morning, Tony. We'll drop those in maybe a day. But the NIV full year devotional plan, so that's like about a 10-15 minute devotion each day.
And those are on.
They're all on the YouVersion app.
Yeah, so you can go look at last week's or last Sunday's service,
Right.
and they're right there.
Yeah, so they're on this app right here. No, that's not it. Whoops, Larry. Never mind. It's on this one.
There you go.
So they're all on that app right there, the YouVersion Bible app, and that's cool. That one actually was developed and it's maintained by a church, Life Church. Whoops, got a little happy on my button clicking there. And that one is if someone is saying like that, man, I tell you, they might say I've never done a quiet time, and so I'm not sure, I don't know how to do that. This is a good one because it just kind of walks you through, and you spend a little bit of time praying, and the cool thing is it's on your phone. We all have our phones.
Yeah, click away.
Yeah, and the other ones may be saying, man, I'm gonna have to. If you're like me, I'm gonna have to carve time out, right?
I like what you said about that, but it's not carve time out. It's that I didn't make that a priority. The time is there. It's just how we fill it.
I forget where I saw that. It might have been Facebook, but instead of saying I don't have time for this, say I didn't make it a priority, and then watch how things might change. Because when we say that, I didn't have time to read my Bible today. If you say I didn't make it a priority today, then that kind of helps me realize
self-reflection.
Yeah, it's a choice. I have to make that a priority.
What were my priorities then?
Yeah, but man, I tell you, here's what you need for a successful quiet time. Right here, your coffee, and this is really good. That one's pretty simple. It's a great, easy way to kind of get started and ease your way in. The next one is the 1 year chronological Bible challenge. Now you said you started this one,
and I like it.
Yeah,
and I'm using your advice and just listening to it.
Yeah. Full confession, I'm a day behind. I got to catch up.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one day.
So
I started on the second, just haven't done 2 in a row.
Yeah. So got to catch up, and that one, I didn't really time it when I listened, but I think it's probably about 20 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
It was
That's not long.
the first one was the first 3 chapters in.
Yeah, the second one was 3 chapters and a verse,
Okay.
so it was about the same.
Yeah. So and the cool thing about this is it's chronological, and this is you may not have a struggle with this. I kind of do, because I'll be listening to something in there and say, oh, I need to find out more about that, and then want to start digging. This is not a Bible study. It's just simply Bible reading, and you can do it in a really simple way. Let me go in here. So you can hit the one for, whoops, I accidentally checked the reading, part of the reading off for today. That's not fair. But you can just push that and
had one language and the same words. And
You-
as people
you'll read it to
migrated
you.
from the east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar and said,
Shinar.
Shinar.
See,
There's a name for a dog.
that's, yeah, Shinar. Shiner. Bach. No, I don't even know what that is. So, you guys, did they all bail on us yet? No, you're still there. Thank you. Y'all are so nice. But that one is good, because you can just listen, and I would you can listen while, if you wanted to, like, put it on, while you're shaving, brushing your teeth and stuff, maybe like that in the morning. That's probably okay. I wouldn't get into anything too intense while you're listening, but I like to listen and look at it at the same time, because I'm a weird little guy. You guys know that, because when I see those funky names, I want to know how they're supposed to be pronounced. So, Dennis has got a 3-day streak going.
Ooh, baby.
Wow, you're good. You're good.
All right, we'll be checking in every Wednesday to see how
Okay.
we're doing.
Ooh, that's a fun thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that one's cool because you can listen to it, and I like to listen and look at it too. But even if I had to do it while I'm driving in the car, if you've got a little bit of a commute, that's a great thing to do.
Yeah,
Just put it
that's an
on.
idea.
And of course, if you've got that and your navigation system going, your navigation's gonna interrupt.
End up in the plain of Shinar.
Yeah, Shinar. But that one's cool. That one's a bit more intensive, but it's not hard. You just get for it. And then the other one, now the other one is the most intensive, and I don't have the deal up there. This one is called, it's from the company that makes it is called The Brand Sunday. So thebrandsunday.com. And they have it for $38, and there's a little bit of shit with that, so probably $50 or so. You get one, but you get the New and Old Testament with that, and it's called The Bible Study, and that one I haven't started yet. I'm looking for some people that maybe want to do that, and we'll probably do a Facebook group. Oh, we're probably just both weird, Vicky. That's probably what it is. She likes to read it, and I want to know what those. When I get there, I want to know how to pronounce those words.
Yeah, and it helps me on the names to see how it's spelled and then hear it.
Right. Yeah, like I didn't look in the Valley of Shinar, what that looks like. But this one is a Bible study. We're both weird. We just fight for who's more weird, Vicky. That's what it is.
It's not a contest. You can both be as weird
Oh,
as you-
okay. So the other one is like a Bible study, and it's probably going to be like about 30 minutes a day, is my guess. And if you do it the way that it's laid out to do, then you will have studied the Bible in a year. The Bible. And that one I want to start with the New Testament and then go back to the Old, because it's a Bible study, not the chronological. You can't really start with the new and go back with the old. It's not chronological.
Well, I've got a question for you. You said two things. One is prayer, and the other connect with prayer, and then connect with the Word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting better at a quiet time.
Mm-hmm.
Found a niche that seems to work for me. The first thing in the morning, sit down on the couch and go through that. Can you combine them?
Yes.
Is a quiet time and a
Yes. Sorry,
connection with the Word.
I assumed that, but didn't make it clear. So thanks for making
Well,
it
it
clear.
just occurred to me.
Yeah,
Am I cheating?
that's what I would do. That's what I would do. And like I said, if you're just starting out, or if you're kind of reclaiming that time,
Mhm.
because man, we know that's it. That's why I didn't want people to feel like, so if you do this, you have to block 3 hours a day. That's no, that's not where you, certainly not where you have to start. And I mean, I don't know who can do 3 hours a day like that. Except pastors, but that's usually getting ready for the message. But this is for personal stuff, not. That's a hard thing for me, is to do personal quiet time and personal reading and personal Bible study that doesn't turn into something for the
Okay.
church.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
a sermon series later or something. um, but that first one, particularly the NIV full year devotional reading plan, it's a long. They need to shorten that.
Mm.
The name, but that one, yeah. I mean, just spend a little bit of time praying and go through that. My hope is that as you do that, and I'm thinking of it in a really practical kind of way. So you set aside 10, 15 minutes. And then once you kind of get that locked in, then it's easier to add a few more minutes and a few more minutes as you go.
Yeah.
Um,
I was laughing with Bev after the service. She said, "Man, I started my quiet time 15 minutes in the morning. I'd get up 15 minutes early." She says, "I'm like an hour and 20 minutes now, and I can't. There's just not enough time."
and
And I'm going, "How?"
uh, it would be easy depending on how you do.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
quiet time, that's a bit long. That sounds more like a study, but maybe a lot of that is just time praying. Just
She goes through all the birthdays of the
hmm
missionaries, all the people we know, the
hmm
family. She's my inspiration on that,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
and my guide. You talked about accountability. Boy, she can tell me more with a blink and a raised eyebrow. Yes, dear, I'll get right back to that.
And that was the things that I was talking about and got into the practical things, but the things that tend to hinder us is we don't have enough time to say I didn't make it a priority. So you just got to make it a priority. Get up a little bit earlier if that's what it takes. Um, Rearrange some things if that's what it takes.
One,
Um,
one thing that occurred to me when you were talking about the practicality of trying to get it in and do it every day is I have a tendency to miss 2 days and go, well,
yeah,
that's done. And this allows you just step right back in. You know, you can go to the next day, and if it takes a year and 2 months, okay, you know,
right.
you're still there.
Sure. Yeah, just pick right back up.
Yeah.
Um, and that's we do this with, I don't like the word diet, but with our eating plans. We kind of do that too. If we, eat a donut in the morning, you're like, well, I've blown the day already. I may as well just go ahead and
Might
let's
as
go
well
out and get
have.
some chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, and gravy.
Yeah. Top it off with a pizza.
Don't do that. Just pick right back up.
Yeah.
Don't. Satan loves to discourage us. I think that's one of his biggest weapons, is
Oh, for
discouragement.
sure. Yeah.
And so don't. If you miss a day, just pick right back up where you left off.
I was still proud of Dennis's streak.
Oh yeah,
3 days
yep,
is awesome.
yeah. And then the last thing that I put in there, was tenacity. I couldn't think of a better way to say it, and plus it starts with a T.
I love that word.
Time, tools, tenacity. Yeah, I know. Um, my wife accused me of stealing her thesaurus. I'm aghast, appalled. I, I can't even think of all the others to go along with that. Anyhow, so sometimes you have to find a good word. I like the tenacity word too, because what I think of when I hear the word tenacity is like a little terrier dog that just won't give up.
Churchill in World War II said that English bulldog grip.
Yeah. Yeah, just won't give up.
Yeah.
And so if you have trouble with follow through, go through it with others. So connect. I don't know if you guys know this, but on here you can, when you do a plan, invite friends to do it with
It
you.
even makes suggestions. Hey, here's somebody you might want to.
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
you can invite people to do that with you. Um, and then be nice to each other. But you know, you can say, hey, I noticed you missed like the last couple of days. Is everything okay? And you know that gives more opportunity to reconnect with one another too.
Yeah. Or if you have a wife, she'll just raise an eyebrow.
Hmm.
She
Really?
loves me though. She does love me.
Really? You're looking at YouTube? Shouldn't you be doing your quiet time?
Well, you skipped that yesterday. Were you planning on skipping it again today? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
um,
All right. I'm sitting
um,
down.
I plan to wait a little longer before we start talking today, so you can catch up on yours. So, is
Yeah.
that the way that works?
Wow, you've been listening to.
Yeah. I've been married. You know, my first wife. I mean, she's still my wife, but yeah, my first wife would be that way. I need to be careful what I say. I've only ever had one, and it is Cynthia. Just so you know, 33 years. We just celebrated our anniversary. Yeah, we
When was
were.
your anniversary?
It was the 30th. Well, it was the 30th, but I was out of town, so we just celebrated Monday
Oh,
night.
December?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We just had our
Are you
40.
tested? Is this a test?
No.
And
We just had our 42nd.
when was it?
The 19th of
Okay.
September.
Wow. So you guys have been married a couple of days before us.
A couple of days. Yeah, that's why I asked, because it was close.
So we have some friends in town that their anniversary. I think maybe on the 30th too, the 29th or 30th, same year. That's cool. So, I don't know how we got off on that. But,
Tenacity.
I've been married. I know. Um, so let me just encourage you guys as we go into this new year, reconnect with God and do it by setting aside some time. And if you know if you
It's a cool relationship.
yeah, and it's just something that it's got to be our first connection, our primary connection. So let me pray with you guys. Now I don't know what Paul and I are going to talk about on Friday, but I found something in my travels that I'm going to give to him on Friday. So you're going to have to watch. It is so Paul. So yeah.
If you haven't stumped him yet, he comes back pretty good. You've thrown some real hard balls at
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Pretty sharp guy.
Yeah. One of these days. Yeah. One of these days I'm gonna give him one of those unanswerable ones.
Watch the deer in the headlights.
Yeah. The ones where you and I say, I'm pretty comfortable saying I don't know.
Yeah, I'll wait till Friday.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable saying I don't know. I got me. Well, let me pray for you guys as we head out into the new year, 2023, and here's the thing. I'm looking ahead at the message coming up. That our connection with God, it has to be primary. When I say it that way, Word doesn't like that. It wants me to say it must be primary. So grammatically, I guess that's better. But it has to be primary because, man, if the wheels come off the bus, um,
Well, everything else grows from that.
yeah, he. Sometimes he's all you have to hang on to.
Yeah. I like the circles.
Yeah, everything comes from him.
Yeah.
So let me pray for you guys. Lord, thank you for your love. Thank you for that. Lord, just the fact that you want a relationship with us. Um, I don't know of any religion in the world uh, that has in their doctrine that the creator of everything that is wants an intimate personal relationship with us. Lord, we thank you that you do. God, I pray that as we go through this year, Lord, that you would give us a desire to do that. Lord, help us to make the time to just spend some time with you. And God, I know that might look different for people. Lord, help us to kind of find our groove in that, what works best for us. I heard one time um, when someone was asked, what's the best Bible to get? And the answer was the one you'll read. So, Lord, help us not to get caught up in modes of ways of doing things, having a quiet time or Bible study or spending time with you. Help us to find what works for us so that we'll do it. And then, God, I pray that you would just give us the tenacity to stick with it and to go through it with others, so that we can encourage one another. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Well, thank you guys for hopping on. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah,
First one of the
appreciate it.
new year.
Came up to visit the snow and do this. That's
Yeah, I know, right? We did. We got more snow than I was expecting yesterday. In fact,
Yeah, there's a bunch.
I had to shovel just a little bit more. And as I pulled in this morning, I looked at Hope and I said, all the sidewalks, well, not all, but there portions of the sidewalk were cleared. You can't tell which one we cleared. So love you guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you with Paul on Friday, and you'll have to find out. So tune in so that you know what it is I found for him. But then they're gonna have to keep tuning in. I'll try to video him the first time he uses it.
Now I'm excited.
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It might have to be the first men's fellowship we have. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah. Love you guys. Y'all are all over the place. Of course we are.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Love you. Have a great day, and we will see you on Friday.